comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's DK Wrestler here, and in today's video, it's going to be a brand new edition of Funko Pros and Cons. But before that happens, make sure you press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, let's check it out. So like I said in today's video, it's going to be a brand new edition of Funko Pros and Cons. But for those brand new to the channel, it's very simple. I take a topic that is discussed in the Funko community and give 3 pros and 3 cons involving said topic, which today will be about Walmart as an American retailer. Now I know there is Walmart here in Canada, but there's just more to talk about as terms to the US version of Walmart and its Funko Pop stock and exclusives. However, I am going to mention a little bit about the Canadian Walmart during this video. But anyways, guys, we will kick off with the cons portion of this pros and cons list. So the first con I have for Walmart as a US retailer is that there is a lot of pointless pops. I find that a lot of Walmart's exclusives are just some sort of specification change from what was a common pop announcement. A couple of examples, one being glow in the dark. We had gotten the pop of Sylvie from Loki, and then eventually it was made as a glow in the dark exclusive, which I mean, it was okay, but at the same time, all that glowed, I'm pretty sure, was the sword and the eyes. Nothing else had glown as terms to that Funko Pop. Walmart was home to a lot of Artist Series pops within the last couple of years. We had the Artist Series Mickey Mouse pops that were announced, I believe, in the 2021 Funko Fair, and then we had also gotten the first ever WWE Artist Series pop with The Rock. A lot of 10-inch variants of pops were made. Like example, a few years ago, we had the Deadpool pops that essentially there was a blue one, a red one, there was a gold one, and I think there was a black one or a gray one. I can't exactly remember. There was also the 10-inch Michelangelo, which I felt like, what was the point of making that when you can just get the 4-inch pop? And the most pointless pops as terms to these specification changes, or not really specification in the case I'm about to talk about, are the multi-packs. Example being the Deadpool 4-pack, where it was just simply 4 singular common pops slapped into a 4-pack and then add a Walmart exclusive to it, which I mean, I guess it's okay if you didn't get the 4 pops previously as commons and you're probably saving maybe only $5 cheaper by getting a 4-pack, but at the same time, if you only wanted a couple of those Deadpool pops, you might as well would have just gotten the common pops. The second con I have for Walmart as a US retailer is canceling items for no reason. This was actually a problem that started last year for Target, where all of a sudden they will announce pre-orders for exclusives. A few months later, or close to the original release date, Target would end up sending emails to customers saying that your item has been canceled, but they wouldn't really give a reason behind it. And that's what Walmart is doing nowadays, is that they'll announce some sort of exclusive pop and then all of a sudden they just get canceled. What is even the point of pre-ordering items from Walmart if you're just going to end up canceling them in the first place? You might as well just wait until the stock arrives in store, especially because involving my next case as terms to the cons, people would probably rather want to get Walmart pops in store. And the last con that I have here, and it's probably the biggest con as terms to Walmart as a US retailer, is the way that they ship pops. They are probably the worst retailer ever to ship pops, because they'll send pops in bags, for examples, which is just stupid because they'll just end up getting damaged anyways. And even though recently Walmart has decided to ship them out in boxes, they still don't ship them with like bubble wrap or any protection to make sure that the pop comes in minty fresh condition. They just somehow still end up being damaged. And even when you do order a Walmart exclusive pop nowadays, you are forced to buy a pop stack to go along with that said pop that you buy, and then even then they don't put the pop stack in your pop, or put the pop in the pop stack I should say. They leave it as a separate thing so that you, the customer, have to do it yourself, which I mean, I do see why Walmart wouldn't do that, because maybe especially with COVID restrictions, you wouldn't want someone else touching your pop stack. You might as well just let the customer do it themselves, which I mean, at the same time, when Walmart already has a bad reputation of shipping out pops badly, you would think that they would put the pop in the stack and that they would ship it to you that way. Even if that means that the pop stack was damaged, at least your pop came in minty fresh. And now we're going to talk about the pros, which the first pro I have of Walmart as a US retailer is that the stock is so much better than Walmart Canada. This is what I mentioned earlier about bringing up Walmart Canada in this video, because Walmart US has a way better stock as terms to Walmart exclusive pops than Canada does. If you've seen videos on this channel in the past where I do Funko Pop hunts at Walmart, you would notice that the stock is pretty much the same as it's been for the last 6 months, where you see some of these pointless common pops that are going to end up being shelf sitters, and then once in a blue moon you will get an exclusive pop like Dark Side. You'll get that new pop from, or not really new at this point, but it's a pop from, what's the movie, Eternals. We did have that 10-inch Michelangelo, but then they don't get a lot of stock of those exclusives to the point where they just sell out and then you still have those pointless comments. It's not like Walmart US where essentially when a pop gets announced, it's pretty much guaranteed to be there, like the deluxe albums for Kiss, or you got the Holiday Fiend Bray Wyatt pop that hit up there, the Artist Series Rock. You're guaranteed those pops in the US, but let's say out of every 10 Walmart exclusive pops that get announced by Funko, probably 1 out of those 10 that get announced will for sure hit up Canada, and the rest will probably never hit up Canada, unfortunately. The second pro I have with Walmart as a US retailer is the deals that they have with their Funko Pops. A lot of times I've noticed people looking at pops that are $8.99, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, is the normal common pop price over at Walmart in the US, which I could be mistaken, but I did remember seeing someone talk about or post a picture about a pop that was $8.99, which even then, converting it into Canadian dollars, that's like $12 Canadian, and that's even cheaper than the regular $15 that it is for a common pop at any retail store here in Canada. Sometimes you go on Walmart's website and you might have a little bit of FOMO activated and you'll buy a pop, but if it doesn't sell well, a few months later the price will drop on that pop. And then there was even one case where YouTuber Wasatch Pop walked into his local Walmart and the Fiend Bray Wyatt holiday costume was only 25 cents. 25 cents! I would kill to buy a pop for 25 cents at a retailer like Walmart. That's cheaper than buying an out-of-box pop from essentially a second-hand store like Goodwill or Value Village. So yeah, Walmart US has some pretty crazy deals from time to time as terms to their Funko Pops, especially when the deluxe albums came out. I'm pretty sure the normal price was, I want to say 50 US. I know in Canadian dollars it was 90, so I can't really think of the conversion, but I know it was $10 off for members of, I think it's like Walmart Plus or something, if you have some sort of like subscription with Walmart. I can't exactly remember what it is, but I know for certain Walmart members you got a certain deal with the deluxe albums where I think it was $10 off from the normal price. So there's also those kinds of deals also. And the last pro I have for Walmart as a US retailer is that some of the best exclusive pops we have seen were Walmart exclusives. Examples, like I mentioned earlier, are the deluxe albums like Kiss's Destroyer and Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. You have some of the Office exclusives like Phyllis and Oscar that were never made into Funko Pop form before, but were first made as Walmart exclusives. You even had last summer the Flock Taz from Space Jam: A New Legacy, which there was not a common pop made. The only way you can get that Taz pop was in a flocked version, and it was a Walmart exclusive. So those are pops that I really enjoy when it comes to Walmart exclusives, not those multi-packs made from a bunch of commons or 10-inch variants of already existing characters. For every pop that's bad like that, you get a great exclusive like a Flock Taz or Office Pop or a Pop Deluxe like I mentioned. And there's probably so many more that I can't think of off the top of my head that maybe you guys can mention in the comment section below that are such great pops that ended up being Walmart exclusives. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this edition of Funko Pros and Cons, make sure you smash that like button. Comment in the comment section below if you agree or disagree with some of the points that I had made. And if there is a topic you want me to discuss about on a future edition of Funko Pros and Cons, let me know in the comment section below. And like I said earlier, press the subscribe button for more content like this video in the future, and press the little bell beside it to be notified of when that future content gets released. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching today's video, and hope to see you guys next time. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.
Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.